Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon Faulkner, and welcome to Village Core, where we live our mission to connect, share, learn, and build intergenerational connections for mutual learning. This is a place where entrepreneurs and youth tech minds can join forces with senior wisdom and skills to bring you presentations like this. Today, we'll be jumping into the world of MetaQuest and the ability to see things that aren't there using the world of virtual reality. So what is MetaQuest? MetaQuest is essentially the version of VR that Meta, or also known as Facebook and Instagram, have created. This allows you to play games, this allows you to experience different virtual worlds, and it also allows you to watch movies and get work done at the same time. The cool thing about Meta Quest is that it is a wearable headset that does not necessarily need to be plugged into any walls or anything like that. It can run based off of a battery pack, unlike some other VR headsets that are out there. So there are different types of MetaQuest products out there. There's the MetaQuest 3, which is their most popular. There's the MetaQuest 2, which is an older version, the MetaQuest Pro, which is a more expensive version, and then you also have the ability to compare headsets, accessories, apps and games, and then gift cards that come along with the MetaQuest. So here we can see the different types of MetaQuest products that they have, like the MetaQuest 3, the MetaQuest 2, and the MetaQuest Pro, as I mentioned. We also have no wires, more fun. So you get unparalleled experiences with these MetaQuest or with these headsets, and you also get virtual hangouts. So here are just some of the games that you're able to play. There's things like Roblox, other games. As you can see here, here's a look at the inside of a MetaQuest headset using a game. There's also MetaQuest for fitness. So if you're somebody who's getting into boxing, if you're somebody who's getting into, let's say, playing virtual reality tennis, things like that, you're able to play it there. There's also entertainment. So this entertainment allows you to see the world behind you as well as a video that is faced in front of you. So this meeting right now can actually be held on a MetaQuest. The thing about it is you not necessarily be able to show your face, but you are able to see everybody else who is on this meeting through your MetaQuest. It also has things like YouTube, where you can see here this person is watching a YouTube video in the airport using the MetaQuest. And then we can also see productivity here. So if you're trying to create different types of games, create different types of workspaces, that sort of thing, this is where you can come and do it as well. So the three big products from Meta are the different headsets. The different headsets, like I said, are the MetaQuest 2, the MetaQuest 3, and the MetaQuest Pro. The thing about these products is one is more expensive than the other, and they also come with different storage and also different devices as well as different power to run things. So here we can see the general prices. So here we can see that this MetaQuest 2 is $250. The MetaQuest 3 is $500, and the MetaQuest Pro is $1,000. If you upgrade the accessories, it'll also cost you more money. And there's also headsets that you can buy for these products in order to hear all your gaming, all your movies, all your videos right there with you as well. So you can also, if you're not totally sure about whether or not you should purchase this item, you can you can schedule a demo that allows you to test out and also get fitted for one of these things. So if you're somebody who knows that things on your head are uncomfortable, Meta will try to find the best way for you and your head to fit their gaming console. So they'll attempt to fit it. They'll also make sure that it's in the right settings for you, that you don't have any problems, any health issues, anything like that that may be affected while playing or using the VR headset. And also, one thing about this is that you aren't supposed to wear it for long periods of time. So if you're somebody who wants to like wear it for 8 hours, don't do that because you will lose track of where you are, as well as getting some fatigue from playing for too long or for accessing it too long. There's also warranties, there's gift cards that they have, and then you can explore the different worlds they have. So the cool thing about this is no matter what headset we pick, is we can actually customize what we want game-wise and also experience-wise. So here we can see some of the graphics, like how we can see these eyes are glowing. This basically gives you a look into the VR headset and what you are experiencing around you. These little wristband things are also the controllers that you control everything with and that allow you to see this. There's also a soft strap that is lightweight for any type of player. You simply attach it to your head and then get things rolling like that. There's also the stunning graphics, as I mentioned before. Um, and then as well, if you are viewing the product online, like I am, I can see the product in 3D and I can zoom in, zoom out, and focus on what is most important to me with this type of product. So here we can see some of the housing, like this is where the computer will be running. There are buttons on the side in order to control how everything works. You can see the eye lenses here that you'll be looking into, the headband, and other things like that. There's also Guardian activated. So what it means by Guardian activated is when you set up your MetaQuest headset is essentially it'll ask you to scan your room. The reason why it asks you to scan your room is to make sure that you are not bumping into any objects that are within your room. So anytime that you get close to, let's say, a couch, a cabinet, a desk, anything like that, the headset will let you know that you're in a space that might be unsafe and to move away to a safer area that is designated by the markers in order to make sure you don't get hurt while using the virtual reality headset. There's also something called the safety pass-through. Safety with pass-through essentially means that you have the ability to see everything around you as well as the app in front of you. So essentially, it's like if I were to look at this computer screen now, like I am, but it was in front of me, and I'd be able to see everything on my desk behind it. I'd be able to see the photo. I'd be able to see my phone, my computer. I'd be able to see everything. That is what safety pass-through is the cameras that are in the headset actually detect where you are within the room and give you a real life depiction of what's going on in your surroundings. You can also share the experience. So if you're somebody who is trying to show somebody what you've done in the virtual reality world, you can also share the experience with them. You can hook up to a TV, a computer, anything like that, and you guys can share the experience of what is happening inside of the headset. So this would allow you to show people, this would allow you to game with people, and you'd be able to experience it together. Once again, that safety pass-through is really important in order to make sure that nobody is getting hurt while playing. And then you can experience the power of VR. So here we have a few games as well as other things like we have Asgard Wrath 2, we have UFC in VR, so you'd be able to watch all the UFC fights in VR. There's also Supernatural, which is a box flow meditate type of stretching. This is for exercise. And then there's Population One, which is climb everything, fight everywhere, experience battle royale, only possible in VR. So here are some of the customer reviews about the MetaQuest. You can go through, take a look at every single review that they have. It's important to look at the reviews to make sure you're getting the right product. You typically focus on something like the 4 stars or the 3 stars, which will give you an accurate depiction of what people like. And then also there is free delivery. There is a warranty-free trial, and then there is also a warranty in case you break it or in case you get hurt um, while playing. Um, Also, the different types of headsets kind of differ in their experience. So something like the MetaQuest Pro, as it entails, is a very like beefy way of being able to play. With these VR headsets. It gives you a better experience. You can work in the virtual real you can work in the virtual world and you can stay in the virtual world. You can collaborate with other people as well. Immerse yourself in the creative process. If you're somebody who likes doing things visually, you can build a new living room from your living room. So this allows you to bring worlds together, design different things, talk to people. And then one other cool thing is that there is the meta world, which is combined with this. So essentially what the meta world is we just saw a clip of it back here, really quickly, which I don't know why it's playing. I don't know why it's not playing, but essentially if other Meta Quest owners are using the headset, you'll be able to experience the room with them. You'll be able to be in the room with them. You'll be able to talk to them. You'd be able to basically design ideas, design plans with them. Here we can see the multi-power, the multitasking is the new superpower. So you can have multiple screens open at once in order to make sure that you are getting everything done in a timely manner. And also the controls look a little bit different for the MetaQuest Pro, but it really depends on what your budget is and what you're willing to do with this device. The MetaQuest Pro is built for those type of people who want to kind of work and collaborate in the virtual space. And then the MetaQuest 2 and the MetaQuest 3 are just kind of built for gaming, kind of built for watching movies, and other things like that. Um, there's also the Ray-Ban for Meta, which is the new generation of smart glass. So essentially, what these are glasses that you can use for taking photos of things, like and posting them on Instagram. You can also answer calls. There's also Meta AI, which will tell you different things in the world around you. Um, which you can spark your creativity and ask Meta anything that you don't know. You can also listen, so you can listen to different audio that is playing in these Ray-Bans. You can also live stream to your different followers that are out there, and you can look at it on your phone. And it's activated by Hey Meta. It's extended battery life. You get a cool case with it. You get to enhance your experience, and you get to see the Ray-Bans in action as you use these in the world. So this is kind of like a cool way of just kind of capturing the moment that you're in, as well as something that is stylish and as well as something that is expensive, seeing as it is Ray-Ban. So these will run you roughly $400 for some pairs, but they are useful if you are looking for them. Apps and games as well. If you're looking for different apps and games using Meta, this is where you can do it. So there are different things like Gorilla Tag, No Clip, there's Xbox Gaming Cloud, Beat Saber, there's Racket Club, which is a tennis game, and all these games vary in price as well. But it's not just games. It's also social settings. So there's virtual hangouts that you can come together with different people. You can experience new worlds, build a team, that sort of thing. There's also fitness. So if you're somebody who is very big into fitness and trying to get back into fitness, this is where you can come together and you can actually um, do different fitness workouts from the comfort of your own home using the MetaQuest and the MetaQuest 3. And it lets you move around and have an enjoyable moment while using the MetaQuest and while getting fit. There's also entertainment. So there's things like Pluto TV, YouTube VR, other things like that that allow you to see all the videos, everything like that in a VR landscape. And you can watch the MetaQuest TV from anywhere with anybody. And you can also watch the NBA and you can experience the games right there as if you were in the stadiums. So this is a really cool system that offers so much within the Meta world. And it also is easy because it connects to things like Facebook, Instagram, anything that is owned by Meta. It'll connect to it and you can learn different things with it, and then you can play around with it as well. So other than that, I have nothing really else to add. We want to thank you all for connecting, sharing, and learning. You'll be able to find a recording of this session on our website under the events page. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Village Core, for past and future events. Thank you so much for watching.